Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to Football Flex. Don't let that fool you. I'm just in UV taking care of some stuff, so I was in UV HQ. And then I see notification for Brees Hawkins. Mo Salah left out. Mo Salah left out of the squad to go and face Inter Milan. And he has to be. Duh. Obvious. I said, listen, Mo Salah should not be going out like this. He should not be going out like this. This should not be happening to someone like Mo Salah. But unfortunately, his actions have made this untenable. How on earth was he going to be able to get on a plane, fly to Italy, and be part of the matchday squad? It was never going to happen. Unless the only way was if he apologized. Do you know what I mean? And the manager hasn't even spoken publicly about what's happened yet. At the time of recording, there's a press conference coming this evening. So that hasn't happened yet. It's very raw. It's very fresh. And last time we checked, Liverpool got football matches to play. Liverpool got football matches to win. Liverpool got a season to turn around. Do you know what I'm saying? They need to turn this shit around. So you can't be having Mo Salah there stroppy, you know what I mean, after he's just dissed the manager. It essentially really made himself stick out like a sore thumb from the players as well. Because also, Arne Slot has to maintain order. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mo Salah's done what he wanted to do by going to talk up the things, but order must be restored immediately. He needs to show the dressing room that he's still in control, Arne Slot. And if he lets Salah just ronks onto the plane, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there chilling, playing Nintendo Switch Mario Kart, and I'm thinking he's going to play a part of the game with no addressing of the situation, then he's done for, Arne Slot. He's got to make a stance. He has to. Now, it would be a bit different if there was a bit more time between this happening and this game. If maybe he had a conversation with Mo Salah that, you know, Mo Salah then put out a statement of publicly apologizing, and Arne Slot did that, talking about him apologising, etc. But it seems too quick. It seems too raw. Let's face it. Salah's not going to say all of that with big man chest and then 2 days later say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it. It's never. The damage is done. And this is why I said he can't play for Liverpool again, which is really sad. Well, actually, he can. Football can change very, very quickly. But under these circumstances, he can't play for Liverpool again. And that might sound dramatic. I'm not even saying I want that to happen as a neutral. As a United fan, where it's quite amusing to see this level of drama happening at Liverpool with their star player. This is great. I'm enjoying it from that perspective. But from breaking it down football-wise, he shouldn't be going out like this. You know, this is getting into tarnishing your legacy. It really is. And look, when I said the thing the other week, when I was like about Ian Rush and Souness and Dalglish, I knew it. I said, them man didn't go out like that. And then look, I think it was it Jamie Carragher? I think he said it. Obviously, Monday Night Football's tonight. Or I don't know if someone made up that quote. I don't know, but it had Jamie Carragher, and he said something around the same thing. But regardless of whether he said it, I stand by it. There's been many a legend at Liverpool, Gerrard included, you know, that didn't start throwing their toys out the pram. Liverpool fans, let me know. When Gerrard was on his way out under Brendan Rodgers and stuff, yeah, I remember that infamous game where he came on at Anfield against Man United, came straight on, got sent off. But he was on the bench, wasn't he? When Gerrard was on his way out of Liverpool, was there not games where he was on the bench consecutively as a player? When he was coming towards the end and some of the younger guys were coming through? I want to know from you guys. I know at Man United, you know, Rooney's cussed out Salah, you know, saying same thing. Like, his teammates need him. If anything, he's thrown Liverpool under the bus right now. You know, when Rooney was playing under Van Gaal and Jose more so, you know, it was handled with class and dignity. I remember Jose saying sort of, you know, Wayne's going to get the space and time to, you know, work out his next move before he went MLS, I think, at the time. But Rooney didn't come out saying, why am I on the bench? He still knows he's got to earn his spot. And at the time, when we had like Lingard and Matic and Mata and all that, them younger guys, like, he was like, that's who has to play in midfield, and Pogba and that. Sorry, I'm on the bench. I got to come on and make an impact. I might start some, the other games I'll be on the bench. He was still captain at the time, Rooney. So, look, club captain. So this thing that, you know, it's not a shock to me that Mo Salah's not in the squad. He can't be in the squad tonight. He can't. He also can't be in the squad against Brighton. What will be very sad, though, for the legacy of the player at the club, the fans and their affinity, your affinity, Liverpool fans' affinity to Mo Salah and his relationship with the city, the football club, etc. What would be very, very sad is for him to go out like he's played his last game already, because he's basically controlling the narrative, Mo Salah, right? One, by coming out and saying this when he did, but two, by saying, well, at Anfield against Brighton, I'm going to tell my family to come because obviously I'll be going to AFCON, so basically that could be my last game. Liverpool could wrestle back that narrative and say, last game, mate, you're not in the squad, bro. You're not in the squad. We don't condone you behaving in this way. Arne Slot's, with what Mo Salah's done, Arne Slot's within his rights to say, what are you talking about waving goodbye and stuff? Not in this manner. You need to be in a matchday squad to do that, to be walking around the pitch. Now, this is where I think it's very sad, actually, just as a football fan, because potentially Mo Salah has played his last game for Liverpool. And if it's under these circumstances that he goes to AFCON, because let's be real, what's going to change between now and the weekend? I don't think a lot's going to change. And the club are going to have to stay firm on their stance. I've read a few reports that they're sort of mystified by like this notion that Salah's claiming that somebody in the club is trying to force him out. They see it as something that's tactical. So they see it as a short-term fix where right now the team is better off without Mo Salah in it for this batch of games. But it's not that he's never going to play again for Liverpool. It's not that he's being forced out because they want him to leave in January and this is the way to do it. They see it and they got to back their manager. They have to back the guy that's in charge, not a single individual player, which is how it should be, within reason. So I don't see how Liverpool can rescue this without showing weakness to Mo Salah. I don't, unless Mo Salah apologizes. Either, it doesn't have to be publicly. It should be with how public. In fact, it should be publicly. It should be really. You might, if he apologizes privately, you might let it go. But it should really be publicly. It should. If you come out that strongly publicly to diss the manager and diss the players, etc., let's be real. Your apology should be as loud as the disrespect. But even if it was privately, with how the whole situation should have been handled, because what Liverpool could do to reclaim the narrative and position of strength is say, I tell you what, we don't like airing our dirty laundry out in public. That's not how we do things here. There's been a conversation between Mo, the manager, the board, and most importantly, his teammates. And the right words have been said. He's apologized, this, that, and the other. But also we know what Mo Salah's on. He ain't gonna do that. So, in my opinion, I don't see how he plays for Liverpool again. Because you can't leave him out the squad again for Inter because of how this is and then just put him back in. Unless they just do the lion thing because they're like, to make this go away as quickly as possible. We know he's probably going to go in January. Let him just say goodbye to his family. He's going to be an unused sub. It's going to be an unused sub against Brighton because you can't play him. You can't be in... But then... Because then it's like a special case because it is Mo Salah. Because it is Mo Salah, you can give him a little bit of special treatment in terms of, right, players, this isn't normal. You've seen how he's treated this. He's going to AFCON. He's going to be an unused sub and then he's probably going to leave. And then you just get on with it. But the disruption it causes, the feeling to the fans, it's just a load of rubbish. And this is all Mo Salah's fault. I'm sorry. There's always a player side. There's always someone who's been disrespected or feel that his feelings are valid. But the way he's gone about displaying those feelings, completely wrong. Completely wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Is this the right call? I don't see how there could have been any other call other than this, that he's out of the squad. But let me know what you lot are saying. I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Peace.